Today we're going to do a declutter with me and reorganise of my makeup collection. Hello, my name's Rachel. I do videos about decluttering, minimalism and moneysaving, and today we're going to do a declutter with me of my makeup collection, and I'm going to reorganise it so that it's most efficient and easy to use. So let's get started. As you can see, I already have quite a minimalist collection. I don't have drawers and drawers. I literally have one drawer with makeup and then another drawer with hair accessories mainly, and that's all I have. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything out and put like items together to see exactly what I have in each area and see which items I do and don't use. I've also bought some trays. I've already got some in here, but I've bought a couple of smaller ones so that for any other items, so that I can have some of them compartmentalised so that it's easier to grab them and put them away. I'm hoping that will help. And I have got some hair products and other foundation-y stuff and bits and pieces that I don't think I really use, and as much as I've tried, I just don't get on with them. So I'm going to take it all out and see what I have. Then that will help me work out what to get rid of. You can't see, thankfully. In the drawer it's really dirty. I've got a mat that goes at the bottom, so I'm going to give that a clean in a minute. These are all spare products that haven't been used yet, and they are items I would use. Let me just check. So eyeliners, yeah, and a coloured eyeliner. I absolutely do use those. Right, I definitely know I've got some things that I can declutter. This is an empty pan. I've only kept it because I wanted to remember the colour. It's a Bobby Brown for contouring, but I've decided that actually I managed to find a nice bronzer that I was going to use for contouring anyway. So I'm going to get rid of this. So I'm just going to make a pile. Over here are things I want to get rid of. This one is a kind of concealer thing, so like a colour corrector. I don't get on with this one as well. I have tried it for a little while. Yeah, under eye corrector, but I find it too heavy. So that one's gonna go. Hydrating liquid thing. I got this in like a little gift set thing with number 7. And I don't really use it. It doesn't really work for me. I don't like that kind of product. This I do use, and the Simple I use. The sponge I use. I've got this one, but I don't really like how it sits on my skin, and I don't like the colour as much. So I'm going to get rid of that one because I just don't think I'm going to use it. I bought this lovely L'Oreal one, Blush of Paradise, and it smells of peach. It's the most loveliest thing to put on. Love it. I've got the Bare Minerals contouring shade as well. It's like the shade of Warmth, but I find it's really dark, and I have got myself a bronzer, the same L'Oreal. It doesn't smell of anything, but it does sit really nicely on the skin, so I really like that. I've got a gloss here, but I'm not a fan of glosses, or not a fan of these kind of things, so this one for me isn't ideal. So I'm going to get rid of that one. That one I need for a pencil that I use. That's come with a little set which I will not use because I use other brushes. These are my current foundations and lipstick that I use on a daily basis. I don't really use the primer. Not unless I'm doing heavier makeup. So it's one to consider. This one's really handy for when I go away on holiday. This is the new eye makeup palette that I'm using at the minute. I really like the colours. This one has seen better days, and a lot of the colours that I use, as you can see, are out, and I don't use the dark one, so that's going to go. Got the primer all over me. This one is okay, I'm going to use that. This one has seen better days, and I don't really use all of those colours, so I think for ease of stuff I'm just going to simplify it to just having those, because I think that covers me. I've got this one for additional shimmer, which I like, so I'll keep that. So I'm going to keep that one because it's one. I've got this one though that are colours that I wouldn't really use, so those ones are going to go. Looking through these colours, they're all ones that I use, so we'll keep them. So I've got these two palettes, and I've got those two small eyeshadows and those lipsticks. I'm going to give this one a clean because that's horrendous, and then start organising. These products up here, I'm using this one up at the minute. That one's my moisturiser, and I use those products, but I think they can find somewhere different to be, so I'm going to put those aside for a minute. And that one I use on a regular basis, but that could go with my hairdryer underneath. I've also got a second one. I need to clean out the drawer as well. It may take a few minutes to find the right combination in the right way that's going to suit how you use the drawer, so make sure that you really play around with the format so that it's going to be usable and you're going to be able to access everything. Just made a different selection of things, so I'm just going to organise that now how I want it. When you start organising how you're going to contain your items, think about the items that you're going to use the most, have them at the front, and then make sure that you're putting like items together so that it's easy to find what you're looking for and to know exactly what you have. Over in the other drawer I had some more makeup items that I brought over to the first drawer so that I could really use the other drawer for hair accessories, so that it was really clear what the purpose was for the drawer. Okay, so this is everything that I have got rid of this time. There are three palettes, some very used products, contouring that doesn't work, lip gloss, and other bits. So there's lots to declutter into the bin. That's good. I've still got one tray left. I'm sure there's somewhere that I can utilise that one within the house. So that's everything that I've decluttered this time in my makeup collection. I try and keep a minimalist collection where I just have one of each item and I only have maybe one spare. And I only buy spares when they're on offer, like when they do a 3 for 2, and I try and keep it as simple as possible. I don't have lots of excess palettes or anything like that. I have a couple of different shades of lipstick and that is about it. I find that really helpful as a way of monitoring it and then not overspending, but I will spend on the product, so I don't mind buying bare minerals if I can't get hold of the cheaper version. I just don't mind if that's the case, and that will be a nice treat every now and then. I make sure that I don't have lots in the stock. I just use up what I can and then I replace it when I need it. And what I try and do is make sure that I use up all my products to the max before I dispose of it and then replace it. So get in the habit of using up products will help you to reduce down your collection so that you don't buy as much makeup. It'll save you a little bit of money in the long run. And don't forget, I will be back for more videos soon. Don't forget to tell me below if you have had a declutter of your makeup. I'd love to know how you're getting on with your decluttering and what you're up to. I shall be back for more videos soon on decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. Take care, bye.